We've had a very detailed day-long GST meeting. The atmosphere was entirely cordial. The entire due on the pending balance of the GST compensation will be cleared as of today. All dues, that is, because I'll just take you back for a minute. As of May 31st, we had cleared all the dues. There was something left in the name of dues for June. Even that is getting cleared. In other words, the entire pending balance of the GST compensation, which is to a total of 16,982 crores for June, that is, will be cleared. And although this amount is not really available in the compensation fund as of today, we have decided to release this amount from our own resources, and this same amount will be recouped from the future compensation cess collection. So the amount is not with us, but we are still giving it with our own resources, and the total which is being given out is 16,982 crores. First of all, related to the GST rates, the item on raab, which is a kind of liquid jaggery, which is so typical to Uttar Pradesh and some other jaggery producing states. It goes by the name raab. So we are reducing the GST rate on raab, which is liquid jaggery, from 18 to nil or 5%. Nil if it is loose, or if it is pre-packaged and labeled, it will be 5%. Loose, nil. If it is pre-packaged and labeled, it will be 5% rate. Then there has been quite a lot of discussion on pencil sharpeners. GST on pencil sharpeners, because we wanted to rationalize it, has come down now, today's decision, from 18 to 12%. Also, there is a reduction in GST on tags, tracking devices, or data loggers, which are affixed on durable containers, from 18% to nil, subject to some conditions. Again, exemption on coal rejects when they are supplied to and by a coal washery. Even that decision has been taken today. Similarly, there are GST exemption for services by the National Testing Agency, NTA, by way of conduct of entrance examinations for admission to educational institutions. Even that decision has been taken today. There's been a decision also to tax services supplied by courts and tribunals under the reverse charge mechanism. There is a decision today taken on the rationalization of late fee for annual returns. This is registered persons having an aggregate turnover of up to 5 crores in the said financial years, 25 rupees per day, subject to a maximum amount of which will be calculated at the rate of 0.02% of his turnover. So what this is actually mean, that the Council has recommended to rationalize late fee for delayed filing of annual returns, particularly the form GSTR 9 for the year 22-23 onwards. The amount, we have actually reduced the amount of such late fee for smaller taxpayers who have an annual turnover of up to 20 crores. Then in the same category, registered persons having an aggregate turnover of more than 5 crores and up to 20 crores in that said financial year, the same thing applies, 50 rupees per day, subject to a maximum of an amount calculated at 0.02% of the turnover. There are two GOMs about which I will elaborate. One is the GOM on capacity-based taxation and special composition scheme in certain sectors on GST. That is mostly relating to the pan, masala, gutkha, chewing tobacco, and so on. So the GOM's recommendation has been taken on board. The other GOM was on the tribunal, establishment of tribunal. Even that has been agreed to, with slight modification in the language with which we'll be taking it up.